how he added no shit RP. No shit RP. That's hilarious. I gotta go. Before they're like, hey, what you 17? Good luck. I'm also kind of like
I haven't been brought up by a guest or staff, so you know, I'm just sitting here.
Oh no, it's the biker squad
Hello.
that I've heard so much about. Oh dear.
No, this is where we find out. It's the plague bikers.
It's the plague
Them
bikers.
all.
No, literally, like last week, literally, not long ago. Hello. I literally came in here just to switch avatars to a cop. Before I knew it, I see Kaiga and all the NPCs just surrounding him and like getting into gang fights. I'm like, hey, can I join? They're like, yeah, go ahead, just change into my avatar. And that's when it was just and I'm just like, awesome. And then
Wonderful.
I'll be seeing just doobie like that sometimes.
Oh dear.
I'm just like, awesome. He's like, we're just gonna
I feel like it
might.
has.
That-
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, that's better.
It's that rift.
I don't know. It fucks up. I really can't tell you. I had to get a new headset, I guess, because I really don't know.
If you don't feel like getting a new headset, most people just get like a lavalier mic or a mod mic. Just like use that.
You're fucking right. You're fucking right. Just plug that bitch right in, because I have that
like,
S. I can't.
so, like, it was I don't know if you guys
Just
were
shut
there.
up and die.
Benoit? It's rude of me, I'm sorry. I'm Sir Reed Castellan von Drake. I should serve as Miami.
I'm gonna call you Drake.
Just call me Reed. Just call me Reed.
Reed. Okay, Reed.
Or
Reed.
Castellan.
Hello.
I choose any of
Hello.
those, really.
I'll call you illiterate.
So any weapons that we need to know about?
Quite rude, but okay then.
Just my
Well,
water
your
gun.
name's Reed. Another synonym
Alright.
of Reed is literate.
Just
Well, I mean,
don't start anything then,
able to
and
read.
you're Of course. allowed in.
It
Of
sounded
course.
better in my head.
I've been here before. I know the spiel. All right.
Can you hold them off for a second?
I can never be too
Well,
certain.
whatever you want.
Of course,
Small
of course.
person.
Oh, oh,
I'm a bunny.
Oh, well.
My name is Benoit.
thank you.
No.
Mm.
Though recently I've been having troubles with my memory.
Friends don't make other friends look like punks.
They're having a couple of quarrels.
No, you're fine. You'll set
My name
it.
is Foxglove.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm not sure right now.
Yes.
Careful there, Commander. You
Oh, hello. Could I have a moonshine? Just a glass. Just a
Glass or a bottle?
Yes, just the glass.
Got it.
I'm not up for the bottle.
I'm done with this one. Enough fraternization. We have something to do.
See, I'm just confused. I'm gonna use like a micro tooth comb next time.
Maybe
You
25.
should probably see somebody to help
Yes,
you with
just
yours.
here.
Fair enough. Well, we should probably get checked after being at this
Enjoy.
place.
Thank you.
Of course.
No, with your fur, it looks way more disheveled than mine.
This is.
Hello.
In all my years, I've never seen two officers look at each other and sit for 5 minutes and talk about exactly how each other look.
How are you doing, Miss Sammy?
This is the first one.
We don't exactly get a lot of opportunity, okay? I have to stare at a bunch of monitoring screens all day and make sure that there's nobody who should be where they should be.
Okay, fair enough.
Hmm. That's fair.
Paperwork. Lots of paperwork.
This far from
A
home,
lot
and
of
still the
paperwork.
paperwork continues.
Had a very long night
Mm-hmm. That's why I use a lot of audio.
No rest for the weary.
and a lot of
What?
No rests for anyone.
hard thinking.
I mean, at least we're not
Processes.
like that one ship. Went to the Delta Quadrant. they lost replicator abilities halfway through. Had to fix it a
Yeah,
bunch of
that
times.
does
We're lucky. We still have the
that
ability
does
to
happen
make food,
sometime.
Otherwise, we'd be here a lot more often. And I don't know about
Yeah.
you, but the mammoth meal doesn't seem like a very viable source.
So,
Drinking helps.
No.
I'm no engineer. How does
Stop
the-
thinking.
We can talk about that later. I want to know the specifics on how it works.
For me, I don't even know.
How
I
it's
don't
made.
even know if it's the drinking. I just
No, not here.
I think the atmosphere also helps.
With
Just
rep-
around this area
No, I know how, but like, what are the like specific
here or
makes it?
I
the
no
lotus.
fucking
It
around.
just
Basically, they're arranging
Don't
atoms
screw around.
and
No.
molecules.
it's strangely relaxing even when even amid the chaos.
Everything's
Right.
fine.
Basically,
just being
long
over
terms,
paranoid like he
it's,
sometimes is, I suppose.
atoms,
Don't worry about it.
proton,
He's
It's
like
not that crowded.
proteins being assembled
about
in
it.
a certain order.
Oh, it doesn't
It's a
have to
nice
be.
thing.
It doesn't have to be
Basically,
crowded
like
for
how
it
you
to be
scan that
chaotic.
one book, Othello. Basically,
That's,
you scan the food
It
that
makes-
you want, and then it's put into a database. It's then replicated atom by atom in a multitude of seconds that allows it to be replicated in front of you, which basically allows you to do pretty much anything.
It makes food by
True, but you
squishing
ever
space
have-
dust into food.
Well,
Yes, but there's just something a little different than a home, like a replicator meal
What?
versus a home cooked meal.
Don't tell
It's
me
just
you
I
like
don't,
can't
a
um,
part.
I've already lost
I
it.
don't
no,
pry.
no,
That's
no,
not my
no,
style. But if you ever
no,
need
it's
someone
not.
to
It's
help,
not.
It does.
you know,
The effort you put
reduce
in.
the or make the
I'm
deep
not-
thinking easier,
Like the
then
uniform
I like it.
taste.
I've been told I'm pretty
I
good at
like
that.
the uniform
There's like a weird
taste,
tinge to
but
it,
it's a
though.
different.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just
Is that an
it's
offer?
like it's like squeezing
Because I'm sure I would
an
take
orange
that.
on everything you eat, but just the skin of the orange, not the
It
inside.
absolutely
Take the
is.
insides
the
out, then
zest? Wait. What?
no, just the the skin of the orange, just the skin of the orange. Squeeze that onto everything you eat, just a little bit,
So,
and that's what it tastes
No,
like.
what are your
you
thoughts
remind me of
about
a
our
person.
friends?
A close friend of mine had
Our
a family member
newest
in a mental
friends.
institution. They used to wipe the
Um,
floors every night with orange peels. To have that.
Okay, that's not-
sense.
They're
Why
an
would you?
interesting bunch.
That's just
Um,
ridiculous.
He's glowing.
I know.
Don't
I'm
look at
trying
me.
to
I
describe
just
a
like the
slight
replicator.
tinge of a
I
taste
would
in the replicator food. The best I can.
I would categorize them as well,
I know how it works. I'm talking about how it tastes.
mostly harmless.
Look, at the
Pulling your
end of the day,
tails.
food is food, and as long as you
And,
enjoy it, you enjoy it. It's better than what they have.
Honestly, I think
Back here,
Yeah,
if
what
you
the heck?
mess something up for too long, then
Bottle. Okay,
would be-
hold on. Let me
I
just.
Why can't
think
you
this
just enjoy what you're eating?
I am.
I think this deal is going to be very
Doesn't sound like it. Making micro
very
judgments about
beneficial
all the
to,
orange
um,
peels.
Getting one of the
well,
expensive stuff, I see.
we're not.
probably
we're not that
mostly
one
to
shop.
us,
I tried
honestly.
the V. They
That's
had their own
gold.
chef.
Still no
we
credit.
don't got the luxury of that. We
See,
barely have enough power right now to even run the
Mhm.
replicators. That's why
Ray
we're here.
Lex job that gives
We're
him
not going
credit.
to last very much longer if we don't get this dilithium.
Fair enough.
Coke gets gold.
Yeah, speaking of.
See, in my time in the
we're waiting
Whispers,
on
I mean,
Big Man,
I
aren't
mean,
we?
I'm sure it's
For that?
fine. I'm just not gonna
We've,
we can always exchange that back.
we have more annoying things to deal with, basically. I think, and
Something's telling me
I do
something's
think
wrong.
that splitting our efforts
But there was police.
is
I thought you meant the big guy
has
that
been
was-
actively hurting us.
He's really
So
large.
No, no.
honestly, I'm
As in social.
quite
And exchange gold.
quite
for
happy with
credits
this
at,
turn of
The big
events.
man, the big
I thought you
boss.
meant that guy.
Of course, there's still need to exercise caution, but
Yeah.
Looks out of a fairy
I mean, I
tale.
was there. I don't even think the place was
for
open,
everyone involved. But
which was last week.
Fortunate.
Looks like
Do
it's
we know
got
where they live?
horns.
Last week there
Saw
wasn't
it.
even
Came
that
at
many
end
of them. There was like 3 of them. There was like
You
3 of them or
guys.
something last time. Not that many.
No, I can see
Nope.
it. That's why I laughed.
Pretty sure. Plus, I don't think exchanging gold for credits is something
Don't
that
go
you
saying
should
that to his face.
necessarily worry about. It's not something that's like, you know.
Because
you
someone
always
should
actually
figure
go
that
to
out.
people that are
No,
not
Just-
like
Back when
not
In
that I
case.
know of.
the Enterprise,
regardless.
apparently
And,
Most seem to not
somewhere
enjoy
between
having to
then
convert the
and
Last time,
C or D.
last time we
I mean,
figured out
most
where
people,
they
yeah.
live, they just
Something that we kind
We're
of
not
need
really too
because you
sure.
know
They're not
some
very
people
Yeah,
just have
they
gold
got up and
now,
moved,
and
so
they need to exchange
one
it,
of them
so you kind of
tried
have
to
to.
talk about it,
I don't
and
see
when
why they
did,
wouldn't do it again.
But
didn't really end well for people
That
nearby.
being said,
It's more
let's
so you need to
just
look at it
remember
because
Very
like credit
close
more.
please, you know, I saw your messages last night as well. Please don't
Actually, wait, no, Hamsky's
do anything hasty.
Maybe one day we'll have
later.
Oh, why not?
I mean, like most places, you can't just have.
Can I get a glass of
I
moonshine?
listen to orders.
I'm noticing a lot of footage in
Of course.
figures here. Is that a common thing?
I know that
This is a shady place.
you know, snooping is technically not against the letter of the orders,
You're
but
mean.
it is against the spirit. And
People are calling me an elitist because I like regular food.
you know, perhaps it wouldn't get you in trouble, but
Oh, okay.
it would still.
Waffle. I thought you were saying it's an actual small waffle.
I think it would still be detrimental.
Affect the Westerners.
Of course.
That makes a bit more sense. I don't believe I've heard of anybody calling waffle.
Is against the.
So what's
Part of the reason you go to a
Unfortunately,
shady
the
place is
spirit of the
because
thing
you're
does matter
hidden
too.
in the shades.
In this case.
Right.
Right.
But enjoy time. We'll go see
There you go.
So
See,
I guess
Maurice,
we just
needs a ring of
blindly
hood.
trust them.
Well, likewise, I suppose.
No.
Oh no. I mean,
I think they're down with the good spirit.
I believe they are done with it. I would imagine they didn't take it with them.
see, trust. And trust would imply that we
Well, you're more than welcome to replicate some
No.
other attire,
allow them
but
to do things for us, right?
You don't have to
But,
wear a uniform.
we
but
don't have to
I
do that.
prefer that I
It's
do,
more,
simply because I
we just
like
need to
represent
not
the
do
moral
things
superiority
rather
that I
than,
have in places
you
like
know.
these.
Mine smells like linen. Like grandma's.
It's nice. Memories of
Someone who
keep the
deals
morale up.
a lot
Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of having
with
mine
trust.
smell very well. No, I don't.
people
smell
keeping
mine.
secrets
You're so
are
Yeah, I
most
was
of
gonna
the
say you should
time
probably look
the
into
people
that,
gonna take a knife and stab
considering
it in your back.
See,
you know,
when
how-
you're crawling down a Jeffries
how amazing
tube,
and how
following-
advanced we are.
I am.
We should be
It's
careful.
more of a following down a Jeffries tube, following
Believe me, I'm
engineering
aware.
because something went wrong and they needed clearance. Tends to happen, and unfortunately, with our situation,
And that's why-
I can't simply just be, hey, I
And
give
that's
you
why
clearance
I've
or
been,
go put in the kennel. We don't have enough energy for that.
Working on the
Kinda
whole
low
secret
on
thing.
energy, otherwise we wouldn't really be here. So I have to do a few things manually. Upkeep never stops.
But,
and
you know, we-
unfortunately with our
No,
skills
I'm
through
kidding.
123, we're not really
You know, you
optimized
have to
for
start.
full
You have to start more close to home before you can expect
Everyone pulls
others
their
to,
part, and you two do.
you know, spill
I'm not complaining,
everything
simply
to
making you
you.
aware of the situation that we're in. We don't have the luxury of being relaxing like the Enterprise D all the time.
Yeah, but we still. I still clean my uniform.
It's nothing you have to worry about. It's
Maybe it's a security thing.
I mean,
you know,
hand
officer mentality and
washing.
whatnot.
the secret switch.
Hand
You know,
washing uniforms
this,
does take a while. Sometimes
it's
more time.
nothing you have to worry about anymore. But
you hand wash your uniform?
Wait, will you
with
hand-
the
what?
with the situation that we're in now, I mean, there's
I mean, some
not
people
really
like an
any more
old
need
school
for
girl, I
secrets within
I
or at
suppose.
home. So,
These skills would be great.
which honestly is,
Stranded.
yeah,
And look where we are. But at least
very
we
very
Not
helpful
completely
once again to prevent
I
people
mean,
from stabbing us
Old
in the
school
back.
values never cease.
There was a little bit of that, unintentional,
Be very clear, I watched
unintentional,
trained
but
from kids. I haven't gone more than a week.
still, even
Not
unintentional
thank
backstabbing, it makes no difference.
I'm going to Kmart so I can get like a monster
Yeah, I
See,
I
had,
have
like,
my experience with that, and
uniforms. I don't know why he does.
Raven.
Aren't we all
So I can cycle through them and always.
I'll be
wear,
back with a
like, the
slim
clean
gym
one,
that you can
know?
snap into.
I don't know why he's wearing.
You have work. Wait, do you not have
When
work
I
clothes?
talked
Like,
to
I do
her
have
you
work
have-
clothes.
the
how-
first time
Yeah,
for
how many uniforms do you have?
Maria,
Just
I
one?
mentioned someone named King, and
Two. Dress
Two.
that got
You don't have. Okay.
that didn't turn
you know
out
what?
well.
I'm gonna stop asking questions because I'm kind of grossed out.
I see.
And
Good.
Yeah.
it
I have
wasn't
4
intentional, but
of this one, and I have 2
It
dresses.
might be one of those
Oh,
things
see.
which
I still did it.
Yeah.
it might be one of those things which is
There's
you
a
know,
reason why I'm
too
piloting
soon.
a Sobel
Where
flag
is
and
he?
not a Centauri or capital.
I figured that out.
When I'm doing my laundry, do you want me to do yours too?
Hopefully
Hey,
it's
remember
that's actually what it is. I mean it.
Remember when you called us not exactly the cream of the crop
Hopefully it's
earlier? Now
I can only
know
hope
why
it will
we're
pass
all
with
in the
time.
same ship.
Yeah.
And
I
not
never
too much
exempted
time.
myself
You two
from
mind
that.
if I take a seat?
At least
Absolutely.
ours are.
There's,
At least the reason we're on our ship is because of personality,
Beg your pardon?
and not like
Oh, absolutely. I'm always
how
up
many
for conversation.
you clean or don't.
Fair
All
enough.
right, Mason.
Whoa.
I
Alright.
understand.
It's you know, as
Should
great as
probably
the
give you a
serious
couple extra
topics
uniforms.
are, I mean, that's not why I come here personally.
We can all use a little banter in our lives every now and then, I
I can't
suppose.
even see what the printouts are.
Oh my god!
Yep.
Okay.
They have a. Is that a replicator?
Well,
Is it?
I suppose I should introduce
It looks like
myself.
one.
My name is Fiona.
No, that thing right there. You guys got replicators.
Kara.
I'm sorry?
Microwave.
Kara.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
Oh,
A
what?
miniature radiation bomb.
And
Sammy.
who is that one?
Sitting in proximity.
Sammy, pleasure to make your acquaintances.
Oh, it's not radiation. It's radio waves. Is the difference. Science officer, speak up more.
Continue?
Wait, no. What are you again?
Commander.
So, what do you all do for a living? Just a little curiosity.
I guess I'm science and security today.
I'm a gardener.
You were saying?
Oh, it's just
Really?
no, I was just
Mhm.
heating food. That's
Well,
pretty much it.
primarily,
We don't
at
heat
least.
up anything here.
These
I dabble in other things too, but that's
I think
Yeah,
the doctor would
Provide
really like
various
that.
molecules. The
Oh,
replicators do the same
elaborate.
thing, but it
my
assembles hot food.
primary job.
Well, yeah, but the molecules and the atoms made by the replicator are designed with.
Oh, fair enough.
They're just basically sticking something in there and seeing what happens.
I mean, you know, it's hard to get by in Zafira
Well, they know what
as
happens.
just a
That's why it's
gardener,
sitting
so
on- Don't
yeah,
be
it's
silly.
kind of a.
Well, I'm sure
Smash me
people
down
here would
here.
pay a premium. Sure people here pay a premium for
By
real
all
food, huh?
means, you know, if you want to endeavor yourself with this.
Maybe
technology, then by all means, if you consider it safe,
maybe a bit in
I
the
don't
more
understand the
upper
misconception
levels,
here.
but
It's
you know,
vibrating
down
the
here I
molecules
don't. It's hard to find
to heat
This
them up.
is
That's all.
people who
700
have the money
years
to be
before
willing
we
to be
came
able
where
to
we come from.
pay premium for food.
It's like the. It's like
Fair.
the
I'm not
23rd
saying
century
it's
looking
not
at a fire.
old and really outdated to
But on the
us.
other hand, you could make the argument to them that
It's working.
eating real food's less likely to
There
get them
was-
sick.
there
They have
was
to
a-
spend less on medicine.
I'll be square with you. I didn't take the history stuff.
You're more of a triangle, really. But
That would certainly save them money, I guess, in
He
the long
controls
run.
our pay wage, you know.
Mm-hmm.
he also doesn't wash his uniforms often enough.
Not now.
And what does this one here do?
Delivery service.
I don't know what you're talking
Why are
about.
you bringing that up?
I didn't bring that up.
You know what?
You brought up how much we're paid.
Oh, as for myself, though, I think this armband here says enough as to my goodies.
Or a ring. Nutrition, stuff that keeps you alive and keeps you.
What kind of
Which
nutrition?
is, well,
Like
just medical.
tasty? Or is it just like sawdust
It's a
and
regular
flour?
Are you
nutrition.
by any chance part of that new group that I
What kind of? What's
heard
in
so
it?
much
Vitamins and
or
minerals?
announced themselves very
Regular,
publicly?
Kind of like okay. Imagine if you took like. good
Which
I
one?
for-
There's been quite a few in recent
chocolate and
times.
I
threw it
forget
in, mixed
forget
it
their
with the
name.
oats,
There's
yeah.
a group of medics
It's
and
disgusting.
doctors
I hate
banding
them.
together.
But they keep me fed for a day. It would
Would it
probably
melt?
explode.
Oh.
It's not meant to be microwaved.
I wonder if
Oh,
that
I
one
heard about
doc I talked to finally took my
Why would
advice.
you do that? That's just silly.
But no, I'm not affiliated with
I've had
them.
a very long
I
night.
see. I see.
I have, you know.
I was wondering because
I had
they
suggested.
I got stabbed in the butt.
very loudly announced themselves at the Lotus, I
go.
think, last week.
I believe we have
I'm
a
glad you're
mission to
stranded with
return
us.
to-
Was Dan
Oh,
involved
I
with that group?
It's always something that
I
happens.
It wasn't
Yeah.
preferred-
Wouldn't
it wasn't
know, I
preferred
don't-
to
I don't
use
know
on
everyone.
the lower decks, but
Around here, but
We're
there's
Fair
a
enough.
restaurant attached to you too.
it's a nice spot.
That's
It's
like, I remember you said you changed
it's a nice
something.
spot
Yeah,
at the
some
very
point.
least, you know.
Oh.
So
trying to
I agree.
help
You should
people.
probably stop bringing up how often he doesn't wash himself.
But no, I'm just a washed-up criminal.
That way he can appreciate our
Wasn't
presence.
it a non-profit thing?
No, use the
Relying
gun.
entirely on
Oh yeah,
donations.
then I heard about that.
They said.
Interesting
You should go
week,
captain your own ship, they
I
said.
suppose.
Very nice.
Actually, I think I know someone who could enlist their services. You may have to get in contact with them sometime.
Perpetually injured all the time and just not being able to do anything.
Of course, I'm sorry I can't can't give you any more details. That's
Right, I'm fine now, thankfully, but you know.
No, you're fine.
Alternate
it's
Earth.
Just knowing that they exist is half the battle.
No, I'm fine right now, thank you very much.
Sure.
It's already been taken care of.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask that. Hey, are we in Detroit?
Pretty much, no. Pretty much
Oh, isn't there like an old name for it though too?
I suppose.
I don't know. I'm not.
I mean, if I'm getting injured, it means someone else is
alright.
getting injured, I guess.
I want to try.
Though I am a little curious. I know life down here in Saphira, especially lower Saphira, not an easy time to say the least.
Accident.
Think y'all be up for some work in the
That's why I
future?
mentioned that I'm kind of fucking myself
Yeah,
over.
this place is like a like
me
a,
getting
a
injured
I think
because
at
of my
least
own
at least I have my hands full
Like everyone
as
from
of late.
so many different
Fair enough.
worlds.
But I'm fine now, thank you.
As we go, it seems to be the
Yeah.
same phenomenon.
Well.
Who are pulled without notice.
You know, other than my
Very few
weekly outings to this place, basically I don't have much time to myself.
Think
So.
of anyone who's
Yeah,
actually
when
like,
you're
so far it's
lived
very
here,
quiet.
born in this world.
I mean, fair enough.
Maybe
Transported.
I suppose it never hurts to offer.
No, I've heard stories of
But that
people
might
Of
be
course,
me.
thank you
I've seen a few
for that.
people from
Yeah,
our
'cause it's like
species
I'm
around
back
here.
on Wednesday.
I
I'm
do
just
not
gonna
want
walk
to
in.
suffer from the paranoia.
Presumably, that is. I may be incorrect.
I'll
I
tell
know
that to Hamsky. I'm pretty sure Hamsky is the one
They
who
have
But
been known
yes,
to be
I
around.
agree with you on that. Just making it easy here.
I have the history book
I
scanned if
think
you want to
last
do
time
some
I
light
heard he
reading
was
as we wait.
upstairs.
It's a nice
I'm not
place
happy
to just
considering
sit
that
I think he was
down
having a
and
call.
do
He might have
nothing.
left
He's
by then.
very
I'm
adamant
not
about
100% sure
making
though.
sure I'm very aware of the
except for drinking.
Can I can
We'll
drink
say
to
that
that.
It's really worrisome that I know as much as I do.
We'll say though, I miss one of the organizations that like to frequent this
I
place.
do. It was confirmed by you.
North
And the
is
shotgun.
that way. South is that
North is
way.
that way.
Do you remember
South
the
is
coat
that
show?
way. Did we already forget?
We uncovered
North
a
is that way.
I don't believe I've heard of them.
That
You can't even keep your ears straight.
that Japanese yakuza that was about my height roamed around here every now and then.
If you can't
This one was literally.
I
keep
don't believe I'm aware of that organization.
You might want to get closer, Candy.
Fair enough.
Then I don't want
I
to
mean, if it
take
makes you feel
directional
better, I
advice from
almost
you,
got
to be honest.
trapped. I was trapped by fucking razor corny vines until my friends came and fucking
I'm
You-
going to die.
rescue me.
So y'all do
And
seem rather busy according to yourselves. If
their
it's not
fucking way of helping me was
breaking your
hoping
upset,
they would
what
do something
would
for my leg and then
Fantastic.
try to
what are y'all
tolerate
up to in the near future?
Alien Detroit. We are not getting off this
I didn't
planet.
even know you were.
trying to colorize
That's right.
the fire-resistant dragon is.
But if you get it out there, see?
Yep.
You just need to see back.
I mean, it
I'm
works. You just
leaving
need
you.
to way more fire than regular
Okay.
people.
Glad you seem
They can
confident.
I try to
Uh,
expand my
thankfully,
business,
one of them thankfully did help
Good
me.
night.
which is pretty hard at the moment, but
Just fucking ripped
I
everything.
can manage that.
Physically
Get out.
untie your ears, which you have had
Well,
for
I could probably think of a few people that need transportation of goods.
That goes in the album.
I don't even want to imagine what would have happened if they didn't actually come to get me.
well, at the
you'd
moment I'm
like, I
kind of
could-
booked, but if I
I'm at
have some space, I might come back to that.
I know where North and South
You
are.
guys get 90%
Fair enough.
above on your performance.
Unfortunately.
If you'd like, I could give you the name of a organization that would probably benefit from a transportation service, especially in Saphira.
I mean, mean, they are kind of small, I suppose. It's not like they can, you know, body block them so
Sure.
they can't get in.
Why not?
They pull out their phone.
That's my thing. I'm the person that body blocks.
Here, take a look at this.
But yeah, granted, I always like open carry my stuff, so it's...
And on there you see a
So, yeah,
logo
it's not just, it's more
that
so
looks
just
somewhat
that
like a
you
lion,
acknowledge
and the
that
title of it says
it's
Cerberus
there.
Weapon
You
Core.
have to say it, then you can come in.
Say again.
Right?
Cerberus Weapon
More
Core.
so than just showing what you have. It's not just like, here, won't
Hmm.
go, right?
Most of the
Weapon
officers
design.
have
Shower just like everyone else.
Interesting.
like
Do you have a bed?
individual bathrooms, but
Also, is
we're,
Corey doing
no, I was.
okay?
If you need to get in contact with them, just find someone by the name of
We
Gary.
each have
Because
our own bathrooms. I figured that maybe there would be like an
I don't
actual
know what
like
I'm looking
bathroom
for.
somewhere.
Okay.
Where?
Right, hold on. There's another
Do you think we have the
I
money?
suppose that
What, from my angle, it's always covered by this. All I see is a name on the top of his head.
You deserve some form of luxury.
Well,
Like, come down to my level. I can't see that.
I'm not a
Like, if I stand right here, I don't see anything.
Here, let me just lift you up. Ask for a guide list.
I can jump and see it. And now when I step back and look for it, I see it. But like, I usually am standing like I don't really look at the wall because I'm usually moving through here. Of course, I'm not gonna see it because look at it. I can't see that shit.
listen, no one's saying anything bad about it.
A little bit too small.
Simple mistake.
I was
No one's
wondering
saying
what I
anything
meant.
about it.
Oh, it's exciting.
Yeah, but
Most of the time, the small people are the dangerous one.
and we just don't want to smell you.
Oh dear.
I don't know. You're
That looks comfortable. I'm
wrong.
jealous.
Just in case.
You should be.
Does it?
It's also the other menu.
Just in case it doesn't.
I'll take one day.
Yeah, no, I am incredibly jealous right now.
Are you using menus as a blanket right now? Is that what you're doing?
It's my
What are you
blanket.
talking about? We've been angels.
We.
That is a very fancy name.
Tamsky in his office, I suppose, then.
He's having a conversation with Paddy. It's private. Don't go in there.
Yeah, he's having a private conversation, so.
Yes.
I'm taking a nap.
I might hear you.
Come,
Why are you
you'll
taking
come
a nap?
over in due
Jealous
time.
of my
Busy man, Mr. Hemsky.
No, you're fine.
Are
I
they
mean-
sleeping on the counter?
Yes, the small
You know,
ones are
I
always.
think-
Why not? Probably the
Small
cleanest
ones are
thing
more
in-
dangerous
Yes.
because
I work here.
people
I do
tend to
what I
underestimate them. But
I mean, to be fair, I've heard whispers of multiple organizations of the small people.
Wouldn't that be
I don't know about
security?
you, but I've
Pretty
personally
sure
been
security has
enjoying our
control
time
over
bonding.
everybody more than
No,
medics.
because I can.
well, there are
do
all
that
sorts of
anyway.
people here. I've seen
Then in that case, you
We'll
guys
decide
can
whether
very
they die
small
or
ones.
not,
I've
you
seen
know.
very big ones.
I mean,
Um,
Dies or
see
not.
if we can get away
I mean,
from this.
that's not even the
there is that saying, don't
tallest
mess with the
person I've
medics.
seen around here. So I
Much
mean,
appreciated.
Tamsky is
Yeah.
busy, so I shall come back later. It's nice to see you
Oh,
again.
right.
The scary.
Mm.
There's some pretty scary small people out there, that's for sure.
You have a nutrition bar. It's gooey
I
and
do, but it's kind
and
of
that
gross.
one that
It's
that
dark
one that
chocolate,
just came
though.
by
It's got no
has
sugar.
a
That's even better.
well, they have a circular saw. Got to see them fight last week.
I was just.
That sounds
I don't want to take a
entertaining.
nap no more.
This one's a real awkward, but it's like...
Wait.
Hello, you two.
You must be smart. Here's
Mr. Nicholas.
Those are talking.
Wait, repeat that. Just repeat the
Say that I
episode.
died.
Those are
How's YouTube been?
It's the way to summon a
Who's
Very
currently
good.
going through like a
Oh, just
PTSD
fix our
episode.
Very good.
That's
Right now.
unfortunate.
How was your night?
Relaxing.
Fucking PTSD, but
Tara.
you try to calm them down as
Just
best as you can.
bantering with these two, offered them a couple business opportunities should they wish to pursue them at a future point.
No, don't shoot them with a paintball gun. I feel like that's probably what's
mean,
triggering
apparently I'm the only one
PTSD.
on this away team.
Just mostly a shipping opportunity for that one.
Come on now.
I know how the
That never
microwave
happened.
works.
Yeah, since my delivery service is
We weren't told
growing.
who the person we had to rescue was. We just said, oh,
I
you might have
thought
to
to
fight.
advance
And
it.
if you do, you have to shoot it on
Just a little bit.
Hey,
so I brought a paintball gun.
Right.
Like little pepper
Standing in a
balls.
position that they're putting
Turns out it
out
was a
Okay.
child.
the main door.
It was
But
outside
why
like
would you
window.
shoot
But yes, we were just discussing how the shortest people seem to be the most dangerous around the metaverse in these parts, especially.
So be aware of that.
Huh. So then you shot them
Okay.
with your pepper paint ball gun.
It's an understandable
and then triggered them
sentiment.
to have PTSD.
Just don't underestimate everyone
Just
else.
take a quick walk around.
Oh, well, if they
Definitely.
already had that, then I would recommend
think
not
most-
shooting them with a paintball gun.
I do hear occasionally groups of, there are rumors about groups of the shorter people around that are quite
To be
organized.
perfectly honest, one of my coworkers technically has PTSD, but they're much older.
Have you heard about that?
And they're fine, but then when it happens,
particularly.
you just kind of have to try and calm them down as
But
best
I know
you can,
there's
just kind of
many
roll
a great,
with it, I suppose.
many groups here within Saphira
Charlotte is a
or
little bit more of a different
nearby
story, though.
that
Yeah.
may not be well
think-
known.
I think the one that would be the most well known around these parts is I've heard about something called the Mortesians.
They kind of get loopy, don't they?
Yeah.
I do.
Which is an issue when
All I know is that people seem pretty
Well, the best
spooked
thing
by
to do is
them, or
hopefully
annoyed, or
prevent it
angry.
in the first place.
Yeah.
I think it's that second option most. To be honest.
Eh,
Oh no,
Who knows?
pitching a tent.
Pitching a tent? That's a little small for a tent.
Shut up.
To be honest. It's like I feel like I've seen that in
it's
a
like the
cartoon
saying.
before. This comically small tent.
Well, you can say.
It's a beautiful tent, I think.
Thank you.
It's not.
One could even argue that it's kind of tentative comments.
I suppose.
The life of luxury, bitches.
Also, what are you laying your head on? What is that? Is that just a roll of...
So, considering the relative uniformity among y'all's outfits, I assume all of you are loosely organized?
One could say that.
No, take this.
Fair enough.
Yes, we do, I suppose, work
Are
together
you having issues over
on the
there?
regular.
No.
Uh-huh.
Any particular
That's
business you all
what you
focus
think,
on?
Okay. I'm human. I look human.
Not really.
What is that
Different
supposed to
business
mean?
opportunities.
Okay.
Normal human
Oh goodness. I'm gonna step outside for a minute and deal with something.
Well,
Fair enough, you do that.
the main thing I had offered, that one over there,
I mean, I don't see
pulls out phone. Take a look at this. And you'll see a logo that looks a lot like a sort of guard dog slash lion. And the name under it will say Cerberus Weapon Corps. That was the shipping opportunity.
Can I get you? Interesting. Wow.
But if
I
it
do
does
believe
interest
we
you
have-
all to... Good.
We have our own
See
people
the
for that.
menu?
Oh, no, not.
I will drink away my problems.
Fair enough.
Uh,
But,
take it if they can.
I just figured it never hurts to offer people around here a chance to earn some money.
No, of course. It's always smart
Of
to...
course, of course, of course. I mean, there's no harm in offering. But yes, as I said, I do believe we are at least for myself and probably for them too. We are quite booked.
Did you just look at
Well,
my goodness.
there's no specific timeline on this.
Would you believe
It's just
that I
more
almost
whenever
tried to
you
sell
feel
web to
in the
someone
mood
for
for
40
a
credits?
job.
I almost did that. Wait, when it was 10%
Try to get in contact with Cerberus.
But then the other guy insisted, and I looked at the menu.
I'll show you.
You know, at that point, I had to tell him.
Sure, why not?
You could always use a few more
Manual on
contractors.
it. You see, I never really looked there because you'd imagine to look at a poster, you'd stand up in front of it, and if you get down to where I can see, you can see my problem on why I didn't
Good
know
morning,
that
Mr.
poster
Trump.
existed.
Yeah, okay.
What are you doing?
Yeah, but also just like, you know, if there's a whole bunch of posters, any of them can just walk in and be like, I know.
They're using the menus as a tent.
I'll catch you guys in a bit.
But yeah, as you can see, I didn't recognize you as a poster on the wall. One, because I don't really stare at the posters. Two, because I can't really see
your
this
evening
poster
was
from
pleasant,
here.
Mr. Nicholas.
Well, honestly,
Like,
So.
like I
Oh,
can
it
see it
was.
from far away, but people don't look at the
Except
posters and details from far away.
Slight walk home.
yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah,
Really
yeah,
feeling
yeah.
better today, but
Even if
getting
they're
a
on
sprained ankle and
posters,
walking for 10 minutes
how much
is
was
not
you doing control?
very pleasant.
Sorry, I
Okay,
missed what you
alright,
said. 'Cause
sure.
what about the
I
posters?
see, of course. I mean, that
even if
is,
they're on the posters, please check them. You were security.
did.
I guess
They are.
that's the downside
did.
of,
Yes. You performed the correct
He just
action.
got all uppity about it. He had like a coat
Staying
and long hair,
late.
and he seemed super self-important. And I was just like, nah, you Daniel, you gotta follow the rules. I don't know who you are. That's the rule.
Mr. Nicholas,
I also
are you
just don't like
engaged
people that
now?
are full of
That man
themselves.
sounds silly.
Yes.
He's a bit
Are you not watching?
No.
I used to have a crush on him.
I kind of passed out multiple times. I don't know why.
But he is like kind of funny.
Alright. I do hope you're okay.
He's not as good looking as
Yeah. It was more like I can't remember how I got to the entrance of the place we went through, and
They confuse me.
when I got like a few steps back in, I passed out again and came back to the entrance.
To be honest.
Oh,
Why are they doing it?
well, I guess
Because
that
you
happens
mentioned that
sometimes.
one time doesn't mean that that's all.
I
we
think
talk
the
about,
Lotus has a word for that.
To be honest.
I don't know. A lot of people are outside.
I believe
I'm not
one
gonna lie,
time
Billy.
glosses over how frequent
Right.
these
I
conversations
think
seem to
it's
happen.
flux.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I
sorry to
can
hear about
assure
that.
you,
Well,
for
that's
pretty
unfortunate.
sure the
Yeah,
entire
that's-
time I've been in the here at the meat rack, I've never once mentioned something
Quite
about it.
honestly, I think,
Did you feel that I was singling you out?
you know, honestly, I think the
I'm
two
just
of you are
saying
perfect for
that
each other.
In general, I'm just saying some people might, but not other people's might not.
Thank you.
Is what I was
I'm
referring
sure
to.
you
believe so
No, I know
myself.
you're not
With,
singling me out.
I suppose I don't know
It's
too
more the
much,
way
but
you
with
said
the
it, I
little
guess.
that I do know, I do think the two of you are perfect.
Organics are odd.
God damn it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Squishy.
sorry about it.
What was the lady's name again?
Her name is Miss Lisa.
Well, I wouldn't want to not be
Lisa.
organic, I guess. I don't even
Beautiful
know how that
name.
would feel. That'd be weird.
Indeed.
Are you looking at me for a reason?
No, I would say the same thing. You kind of were looking at me too. I was like, okay. We're having that thing where we just kind of look at each other and then we're just kind of wondering.
So are you
if the
two
other
planning a
person
little
just ignored us
family?
For some reason.
Is that
Is that what's
even
happening?
possible?
But I suppose to answer your sort of general rhetoric question,
Alright, you already have
I
a
wouldn't know
family.
how it feels to be synthetic, as I am not
How about
organic.
that?
Right. Well, not quite.
I do, I have the whispers.
And the opposite way, so yeah. You look confused. Don't worry about it. This entire conversation is somewhat confusing.
It's kind of like philosophy. I like listening to it.
It's pretty
I
awesome,
don't
not gonna lie.
like philosophy. I'm just kind of it's fucking.
I can tell.
For example, if you were organic and half your parts are
you have
synthetic,
soda?
at what
So who
part
of
do
you
you
is gonna
stop
be
being
home
organic?
and look out for the kids?
I
Can I get one of those?
feel like
Are
the,
you
you-
not?
Yeah,
the
that'll be,
point the point where you stop
just
being
double check, guys, for
organic is the
credits.
part where you have more mechanical parts than the organic parts.
Neither
then you
of
more
Could
us.
also be seen
There's
as
also
an
another.
organization.
Voted on that one.
There's
There we
also
go.
an entirely different issue.
Hmm.
There's a complete difference
Thanks.
between slowly replacing
We both have our
all of the
jobs.
organic parts with synthetic parts and starting off as a synthetic to start.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Watch out with the.
But then,
hey,
if
Ryan,
you're
taking
synthetic,
it.
why would you want
Raising
to
children is
change
not
your
something in the
synthetic parts
cards.
into organic parts? I feel like that'd be kind of weird.
Why would it be? Organic parts are malleable.
I suppose we can
It's
have
it's quite impossible to bend in those jobs, isn't it?
I've been trying to create multiple organic arms to
Really
replace
so?
this one, but I'm having
Indeed.
trouble interfacing with me.
I wonder why.
You keep thinking
This
that.
is what I meant. Going
You
from
might get a little
being
sick later.
organic to having synthetic bits
We
is
have-
doable, but the
Unfortunately.
opposite is way more difficult.
The doctor will be arriving shortly.
Good,
Perfect,
because
we need it.
apparently they're worried that I
Although
drank some
actually-
soda.
Temporary issue.
Although actually, maybe. I mean,
What was
actually
that?
depends on whether or not you like your job, I suppose.
Organic
What you
arm
choose.
and the rest of you be
I asked
synthetic.
you to make sure he doesn't get
Also,
poisoned, and
that's
if
why I
he's
meant,
getting
like,
poisoned, that's your
the
responsibility.
advantage in
Otherwise,
that.
I'm
Do you
not-
think I'm
So I-
medical?
Yeah, that's
I do
your
take that back.
responsibility.
Your well-being
Dildo
is
think I'm
my
gonna take it easy
responsibility.
today.
Take care.
You all enjoy your day.
Beneficial the other way around.
Actually, you're
Take
right.
care.
Our doctor
Take
should
care.
probably be down here with us.
I believe we would differ in that opinion.
I take back the unfortunately. It does ultimately depend on whether or not you enjoy your job. Whether or not it's unfortunate that you can't leave it.
Oh, I'm thinking like, I guess.
I do enjoy my job.
But again, it's like I said, how do you make it work?
I was
That's
the
good.
one
It doesn't seem
to research
very practical
what we are.
compared to the
researching.
other way around, where you're
course.
organic and you.
I had thought of
Well,
Burger
for the
King.
record, I also enjoy what I
No,
do,
that's
so.
a
Sounds
rat.
like a rat.
Oh
That-
my
that- I-
fucking
I can speak for
god.
rat.
Oh,
I'm the Rat King.
You alright?
Did you have a question, Miss Sam?
Yeah, I asked if she is
is he
human.
alright? He sounds a lot less
I
energetic.
kinda
than
think she's
usual.
not.
Might just be me, I guess.
Howard,
Good?
Shit.
Obviously not fully, but
I'm gonna be
Yes.
perfectly honest with you. If you actually say that you're the Rat King and
I was going to
that,
offer assistance.
She was born human,
Alright, Elric, if you want to
and
talk, we can go upstairs.
it's now mostly comprised of cybernetics, but she still has human in her.
Here, hold
mm,
on.
These fucking
Oh.
eyes?
Where did you call that?
well, I hope she still has the important human parts we
My
need.
bag of holding shrinks when I go
Oh, you have a
Sounds
bag of
fucking bloodshot
holding.
red.
Interesting.
Would you like some cheese?
I'll pass. Thank you very much. I'm good.
He does not look good
Thank
right
you.
now.
Wow, you've denied his cheese.
Sorry.
No, I
Must
denied.
be very
They denied
conflicted
her
now.
You like
cheese.
some
What do you
cheese?
mean?
Why are you sorry?
They
I was.
gave the cheese to them first, and then he wanted to give it to me, so they refused it.
It's not
Sounds
about
very cheesy.
motivation or
That was
desire of the
nice.
cheese. I physically cannot consume this cheese.
Fair enough, I suppose. But yeah, I'll pass. Thank you. No.
GC, please.
What? Look, I'm pushing a rat that is currently throwing it back.
Hold on.
Alright, Poi, come with me.
Where are we going?
Hmm?
You got like a
Hold
fish
on.
tank
Nah,
on
The
the
things
things
we
you
hear
can put 'em in?
here.
Oh dear.
No,
Gotta
I'm not
get up
putting
there,
them
hold
in
on.
a fish tank.
Maybe you could.
We're
Are you
not
gonna put
going.
them in one of
Ulrich
those
study.
ball that you put rats in, and
You do not need to be concerned. These rats are not a
Poi, if I
hygienic
put you
issue.
in people's faces, will you kiss them?
Yeah.
They're domesticated.
Specifically that
Kiss
one.
him on the nose.
Alright, here.
I guess
Here.
you can say that.
Right.
No.
I
Chase him.
think I recognize the voice of that rat, so
I feel like
I
this
think
wouldn't
it's
be
fine.
the first time Poi tried to kiss me, but
It's still me.
Alright, look, I'm gonna put you
Yeah,
down.
they
okay?
changed
I
into
can't
a rat.
carry you.
Don't-
It's weird.
Damn it.
I feel that you are glossing over
are you
the
still 300
Go.
pounds?
capability and potential of
No.
organics.
Wait a
So what are
rat.
your plans for today?
I suppose.
You can turn yourself into a rat? I turned myself into a rat, Morty.
Toronto,
Oh my god, you're
Yeah?
adorable. Come here.
would you like a piece of cheese?
I'm Pickled Dick, Morty.
Oh, I'm Pickle Dick Morty.
Oh, you're
The-
so
the-
cute.
the rat-
Oh,
My
you're
plans
so
are
cute. I
to
love
It's
Cheese.
perfectly
perhaps do some
I
shopping.
love that.
I
That's
don't
adorable.
trust it, but I don't know what he'd really use it for.
God, it's cute.
Hello.
Where did he get this cheese from?
From their tiny bag.
Very
of holding,
impressive.
Apparently.
Where did he get this cheese from?
My bag of holding.
Yes, but where did he get that cheese from?
I don't know. The store, the cheese store.
He's about cheese.
The cheese
I went to the
yes,
farmer's
I
market
suppose
today,
it's
so now I have
Swiss.
cheese and I have produce and I have veggies and I have
Swiss? Why
soap
do you say
and I have
Swiss?
wax.
Right.
Yes,
Fiona, would you be able
looks like
to
Swiss cheese.
accompany me? Are we going shopping? Or the items that we need?
Of course. Yeah, I mean, I feel.
Already left. Anyway.
Tiny.
I know we've already
I
made
feel we
plans.
usually
We'll be picking up
Yeah, we usually
Okay, you know,
see
yeah,
if-
sure.
hit up
okay,
similar
alright,
places
no,
anyway,
like
so
that.
I mean, figures.
Wait.
Yes, I
there
believe.
isn't anything on this cheese or affecting
I don't know
this
if
cheese,
Mr.
is
James
it?
will be coming with us this week.
I'm unaware. It was handed to me very recently.
There you go.
I doubt it.
Okay, where did? Oh, for fuck's
If
sake,
he
where's
isn't,
Point?
though,
I mean,
it's all good.
listen, if
Listen,
you
they're going to be
really
looking
don't
for
want cheese, I'll fucking
more
take it
frogs so we
get
can
this
actually
thing
start
over with.
testing
No,
when we
I
get more
want the
serums here
cheese,
soon.
but I don't trust the cheese.
Because it's going to be a
I
couple.
appreciate the
It's going to be
gesture.
at least another month.
Am I
If you
seriously
can't
gonna?
trust the cheese, you
Yeah,
can't
no,
have
that
it.
is difficult.
cheese? I don't
That
know.
is
That's
entirely
the
difficult.
inquiry. Is it bad cheese?
Oh my god, what is happening right now? God damn it.
You know what?
Tasha,
Yeah.
will you consider a being that has a fey heart, demon blood, and
Cheese has weird blue
skills to
spots.
be inherently weaker than a synthetic?
Quite exciting.
That's blue cheese. Wait, is it blue cheese? Wait,
Hold
I
on.
don't
Dude,
this
it's
is Swiss
exciting.
cheese.
It depends.
Hold on.
Yes,
I
sir.
doubt it.
Canicus.
Depends how
What is
strong the
this?
synthetic is, because you can make synthetics pretty strong.
Okay, Canicus.
Not enough.
I
That's for sure.
So the cheese, did it have blue
I
spots?
suppose I found out
No.
the other night that my extended stay in the lab has
Because they're strong, I wouldn't necessarily say they're stronger than
I've
steel per se, but they're pretty strong.
I'm what you would call out of shape after not getting out and stretching my legs too much for the past few months.
Similar durability to that.
I do not
So I
plan
think
to make use
I'll
of it, but I'll keep that information for the future.
I'll need to remedy that with a bit of training.
I mean, I suppose I don't really.
Yeah, I can
count
give you a
them
couple
not, like a full-on
morning
dragon, I
workout
guess.
routines.
No, I'm genetically engineered.
Don't worry, I've already
You have to
started.
keep yourself
It's
up in tip-top shape.
especially now we currently have a bit of extra time, so.
As strong as those other kind of dragons that just sometimes show up. There are
But
actual
I did.
Circular saw.
Their scales are probably like.
Oh, that is
10 times
I remember
stronger.
that.
Interesting to see how your scales turn to normal speed.
I don't see anything. Oh dear.
I mean, I have. What the fuck am I hearing?
But I hear it.
I mean, like this.
You're probably hearing Benay's circular saw.
I don't know. God, hold on. What the fuck is happening?
But no worries, I already have plans to remedy that. It's just we've been stuck in the lab.
You wanna go check it out?
And I haven't had the opportunities to stretch my legs in a while.
Just be careful.
Alright. Hopefully we can rectify that soon then. Could all be trying to have some sort of daily exercise in the morning or evening, depending on schedules.
Like every morning, all together, like we doing yoga all together or something. We all should do that. That's pretty smart.
Oh my god.
There are some yoga mats in the gym.
There are indeed, actually. We usually don't do it all together, since we all wake up at different times.
Yeah.
I like to have a strict regiment when I wake up. That's why I was a little late coming today.
I see.
So you both are going shopping today?
Yes, we are.
It's nice.
I think it is a good idea to be prepared for some. I have no idea.
Yeah, it is helpful to go in groups to these places.
Indeed.
As I
Yeah, I still feel my leg for going alone.
Yeah, I recommend you don't do that anymore.
It's actually one of the times.
try not to.
One of the times we went shopping, we actually went right past the school. But thankfully, we all made it out okay.
We didn't go past the school, we almost walked right into it.
Well, we didn't though, thankfully.
No, we didn't. Luckily, we have something called eyes and common sense.
Of course.
Like a few of those people at the holo. I'm pretty sure if they saw that, they would just jump right in.
But yes, going together helps prevent mistakes like that.
Indeed.
Sure.
You need to, I highly recommend you find someone that you trust that you can buddy up. Or even triple
I
up.
trust everyone. And it seems
Do you
like
trust
people don't like to go to the red light district, so I will go there myself.
We have no need or want.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Other people, I don't know. I feel like there might be something happening outside, but I really don't care. If you two want to go out, I don't mind.
When there's something going on, I will stay here, but after that I might go outside. Doing a bit of a walk. Do you want to say something?
If I did, I would say it. I'm just
Alright.
enjoying
It
the
has been a
quiet
while
while it
since I've been
lasts.
here. It is indeed a rare occasion when the VRCRP is quiet in here. But yes, it has been a while since I've been here. For a while, I used to come here every week.
Are you going to the Lotus tonight?
Perhaps. Depending on who goes. Been meaning to meet up with my daughter. Tell her the news.
I do hope that that clears up soon.
It should.
There you go. I was just letting you go by. Don't mind me.
I know Miss Ed is extremely cautious.
Oh my.
And fits her personality. Since she is a medic and all that.
Of course. Ah, well, at least, not that it's a good thing, but at least extreme caution is maybe slightly safer than extreme recklessness.
For an hour straight. You are impressive.
Not that
Out of
it's
the two
good.
extremes, yes, that is usually preferred.
Alright.
Their caution should be our concern.
Why do you say that?
Because they're traitors. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate them. And I don't want to kill them. But what they did was wrong.
It is true.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why they did what they did, though?
No.
You see, for a while, the Whisperers used to go on suicide missions. They were sent, teams were sent to go and never to return. That is how we got the first suicide mission at Tiger Base. That 5 people went in, and somehow 4 people came out. They weren't supposed to, but they did. Mr. Toko was a part of that.
I heard the story.
Indeed. And then the next mission. Six people went in. 5 came out. They weren't supposed to, but they did. And something happened on that mission.
Look, I know you guys are gang members. We have homeless bodybuilders squatting and squatting. So if you guys want to stay free of far away from them, then just stay in here. You'll be safe. But if they get rowdy, they're probably going to come out into the street and start like power bombing people. So just be careful, all right? I'm heading back out.
Alright. Homeless bodybuilders. Oh, that's a first. But anyways, they went to a place where we're actually going to be going here very soon. They went to Ravenholm. And 5 came out. And those 5 are the origin of the Fallen. Something happened there that caused them to break and let their emotions get the better of them. You see, that is the problem with a lot of people here. Emotions get the better of them.
They are
Let
traitors,
me
but
ask, Miss Sammy. Do your emotions get the better of you?
That's a hard question.
Indeed it is. That brings me another hard question then. What is your ambition? Your drive, your motivation, your goal, your want? What do you hope to get out of the Whispers? I'm curious.
Guess I just want to survive.
Survive? If you don't mind, I'm gonna call that bullshit. Wanna know why?
Tell me.
Tell you another question then. If you had to kill every single person in the world in order to survive, would you?
No. There's a person I owe my life. And I owe him a lot. If I would need to kill every person, I can't.
That is always the answer I receive. And that's perfectly fine.
This means you haven't.
What
This
if...
means that's not your drive.
Are you just wanting to survive to repay your debts?
Yeah.
What happens after you do?
I don't know. Well, it's a thing of when do I gonna pay it back? And I think it's not possible to pay it back.
Dangerous situation to be in.
Indeed.
Oh well, I mean...
I would like to say I had a choice, but I had no choice.
Of course, of course.
Yes,
That's
and
how,
I sometimes despise the people who say, you always have a choice. Because that's not true, especially when one of the choices is just death. That's not really much of a choice.
That's how a lot of us end up in this life.
Indeed.
But, yes, Miss Sammy, I suppose, you know, we've gone on somewhat of a tangent, but, you know, the fallen R&D traders, but, you know, definitely don't hold a grudge. It's, all business after all. You know.
I know, indeed. But it wasn't much of a tangent because I like to trust one another in the Whisperers.
Of course.
Because there's been a major plague on people acting with emotion other than logic or reasoning. I just wanted to know if I could trust you, Miss Sammy. And it's only fair since I ask you what your ambition was. I can tell you mine. You've seen the Hulks. Right.
Yeah. The last one in the mall.
Indeed. You see, we're in the pursuit of trying to figure out how to stop them entirely. Because the last thing I want, the nightmare that I have, is I see a Whisper base, a Fallen base, well, even a Tiger base.
Shit's going horribly wrong. The bodybuilders are coming into the fucking street with brick walls. I can't hold it back. Oh god, where's the expired yogurt?
Should we panic?
No, we should be fine. If anything, we can defend ourselves if they try to attack.
This is,
But, yes, just imagine one of those facilities. Hell, even it could be a town square, a subway station. Hell, even here. And imagine a little kid that was walking by.
Sorry, be careful.
Because they were told, and
bodybuilders.
kids being unintelligent that they are.
This is my favorite away mission ever.
We're trying to deal this.
We're not left, and they blocked us
They inject
out.
themselves with the serum. Turn themselves into a Hulk. Go on a rampage.
We're gonna keep them down.
Okay.
And then expire themselves. That is what I want to avoid. That is why we are working on what we're working on.
They're my favorites.
It's called a computer doctor.
I know what a computer is. I was seeing how
I understand that.
manufacturers.
Oh. Would you like to?
It's
like,
really
see
big.
Glad
what
to
you
hear
use
that.
to
I wouldn't
cure
consider
the,
that a hairline.
ailments in the restroom?
I would consider that a shatter.
of course, now it's my turn.
I would consider that an entire.
My
TV
ambition is
destroyed.
much less grand and probably much more selfish. But you know, to each their own.
Don't send the doctor to the bathroom. He's an ensign, not a slave. A method of
I just
So what am I? Am I a
I would like a
slave?
place that I can
No,
call
you're just
home.
funny to make fun of.
And
Okay, thanks.
you know, honestly, it's been a dream of mine for a while to set up a little flower shop. It's
Gray hair's
You're a very valued member of.
you know, something that's not very easy to do in
Don't think otherwise.
the lowers of
Shall
Europe,
I
but
adorn myself with the makeup and a big red nose?
I wouldn't.
Maybe a
hurt.
colorful.
but you know,
act?
we do things that are hard
That's
all the
beautiful.
time.
Now you're on the key.
And
Yes,
What are you looking down for?
I
we have the
suppose,
facility now as well.
that is true.
I was looking at the back of my hand. You know the phrase, I know this place like the back of my hand?
Yeah, one way or another, I suppose.
Well, I like to study the back of my hand so that it makes sense. Yeah, I know that by heart. Well, mine's on the other side, but okay.
But yes, I am patient, you know.
Is it a staff? Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't want to upset the person we need to.
Rushing into things like that is quite dangerous.
good
So
point.
Hey, where are the
needs
ends? Oh, okay.
a little sense of stability, which we don't have right now. So
Hey doc, I'm no doctor, but I wouldn't stare into the.
I like your
face
hair.
parts in my
Nice.
face.
Thank you.
Hey, anybody seen Hamsky?
What outside?
He was out there
Looked like he was in a
last.
hurry.
Oh.
Is that theme music?
I think they're getting attacked out there.
What?
I do believe that's what
Yeah.
we've been told.
That guy was green.
My spy sense activating.
I'd say let's go to the window, see if we can't see what's going on out there.
Hey,
Stuff in ravine.
You guys have guns, right? We could use some help.
Oh.
Some big motherfuckers out there.
Done. Got it.
Alright. Weapons out. Phaser set to sun.
Good luck. Have fun.
Thank you.
Don't die.
Try not
Oh
to.
my goodness gracious. Wait, which one?
I don't know.
Who's on our side?
The one was very nice to us. I'm right. The one who's fighting. Don't shoot immediately. Don't fire unless fire.
All I can say is the craziest things happen here.
That they do. That they do.
But they always get solved. At least I heard that. So don't worry.
Indeed.
Don't get cornered. We are literally hiding in the corner. Seems like a free for all.
But if you need someone to protect you, Miss Foxglove, of course I will do that.
Oh, if they come in here and try to attack us,
Is everything okay out there?
we'll be
That's
fine.
So you carry weapons in Zafira. And also
Indeed.
likewise my offer from earlier. If you need someone to help you on your sort out your deep thoughts. That's what I can do.
Hmm.
Don't shoot till fired upon. I can't do anything.
Can I ask you a question?
Your job is to make sure this
Of course.
gets out alive. And hopefully unharmed.
Do you know ages?
Okay.
Hmm.
Everybody who comes within this area. Alright, sounds good.
I'm sorry, can you repeat
And
that?
it's a group of
Anyone who approaches you with hostile
ages.
Isn't that the...
set to stun, not
I've
Do
heard
you
the
know them?
name thrown around, but no.
Yes, isn't that some sort of defense organization or something?
Yeah.
Heard the name
I think
multiple
you can say
times.
I've heard the name thrown around a couple of times.
That doesn't look good.
I guess you call that Heroes for Hire, something like that.
I don't think we can deal with that.
We're not here to deal with
quite
their
honest.
problems. Just to make sure
Dude.
There's the bar owner. Hey, if we don't defend the
Ah.
bar and the people who come to the bar, wouldn't it ruin our business interactions? Because I was consistent.
Y'all wanted to go take a look and see what's happening outside?
Yeah, I'm getting curious.
Yeah, let's go.
Can peek out the window.
Indeed.
Let's do a little sneak peek. If I go out there and it ends in that second where I go out, I'm gonna shoot someone. I didn't say that. I did.
Or you two,
Oh, dear.
we triple shot, can't be dead enough.
Oh dear.
So when they
It's,
said
very-
bodybuilders,
Very reminiscent of something that.
Yes, very
that is,
reminiscent.
I'm not gonna look at this a second longer. I'm gonna, just turn around and go in my corner and
Others.
cry.
Mr. Hamsky,
Wait.
Mr. Toronto.
Better, I'm gonna
That's
call my
fine.
mom.
Why?
Mom, can you pick me up? There are a bunch of sweaty dudes out there. Yes, Mom?
That can't be natural, can it?
No. Homeless body.
Is it still alive? Should we double tap it?
I don't think they're actually trying to kill them. I think they're just trying to subdue them. Well, I'm gonna go investigate.
Oh, it seems has calmed down.
Indeed.
Something in me just wanna pull out my gun and kill it. Like something just wanna.
No. Don't do that.
It is. It's
I
down.
know what it looks like, but it isn't. It is not what we think it is.
Hey.
Run home and tell your people.
Poke him?
Done. I don't believe you can run anymore. You don't work here. Please don't.
Done.
Done.
I go for a goddamn grocery one and I come back to them. What the fuck happened?
You are being homeless bodybuilders squatting in the gym tried to push into the street.
I don't see how that's relevant.
Do not worry, Ray will not kill.
Oh my god, man, are fucking psychos.
Let him tell everybody.
You people are goddamn psychotic. My god.
Yeah, we're definitely psychos. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely fucking psychos.
Wait, someone drag him out of
Yeah,
here.
we're definitely the psychos. Yeah.
Can someone drag me out of here, please? Oh, you got it. If you'd like, I can shoot you in the handicap.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
No.
That's fucking
You
awesome.
That's a little cruel.
You need to be semi-alive.
Come on. Hey, Patty.
Yeah?
A bunny climbed in your vending machine is stuck.
Well,
Oh, I think they got out. Okay.
suppose,
Okay.
Tell me she's still alive.
Yeah, no, I think she climbed out of it.
suppose this is why we come here, and not other places, because when something like this happens,
Yes, we don't have to do anything.
Excuse me, and thank you for your patronage.
And of course.
of course.
Actually, with that, I might make my leave. I was only
Oh.
relatively short, but...
So soon. Although, I mean, I guess maybe it is proper timing. I don't know if any of them are going to come back, or we're going to have more excitement. So maybe it's
Indeed.
appropriate timing.
Yes, and I should rather go do that. Get ready for that shopping, since we will need cage if we are able to find what I'm looking for.
Oh, right. That is something we wish to do. You know what? In that case, I'll probably.
I shouldn't have.
I'll probably head up with you.
I tried to stop some of it, but.
Hey, spectacles! You missed me landing a guy with a dumpster.
There's a reason why we have security.
I know, but
we are very appreciative of that.
To be fair, there was like
Do you know where
like
Robin
two
is?
security.
I know they were humongous.
Yes, let me go get my
They
coat.
had brick walls.
I mean, did you see how many of them there were? If everyone left to security, you guys would have been dead.
When he got hurt, by the way. He seemed to take
Is
quite
he
a
okay?
beating.
He's fine. He was
He's
just
passed out
stunned.
at the end, pious with him. I managed to get a healer to him when he got hit with a brick. Well, not brick wall, a speed divider. I cracked him inside the end.
I see it.
Please don't use me as a fucking fireplace.
Wait, no spell.
Coming through.
Excuse me.
I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm going back to
Boy, do you know where
Fucking face hurts. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, Miss Fox.
Get the fuck out of here.
So that means if I need someone to talk, I can just invite you to a place.
just squat off that expired yogurt I shoved down your throat?
At the very least, I'm gonna listen.
That's why I shoot my pants.
Sorry, I am having trouble seeing.
Fine.
Just put down your
Alright.
Looks a little invisible in a corner somewhere.
But for now, I'm fine.
Well, I'm gonna be heading out.
I'll be following
Good to
shortly
see
It's a
after.
good moment to meet you.
Alright, I'll wait around with the Uber then.
I guess, Miss Sammy, that's, I suppose, what we do, and that's what we do in the family. We all help each other in, well, the ways that we can.
Right.
Yeah, I remember
You know,
that.
is different for
Thank you.
everyone.
How do you hit just completed
Different people have different ways of showing that, but
Just as long as it's out of the way, it'll probably be fine.
Yeah. What do you think?
No, like you kind of like.
Fuck.
I guess we're waiting on the entrance for you.
I guess it's better than being shot at. Yeah, no, like.
Mr. Nicholas and me will wait at the entrance, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
alright, I just wanted to
I don't know if being
wave
shot at
hello
is
to
worse than
Toronto
being
for
hit
leaving.
multiple times
I
with a
guess
fucking
goodbye,
cement block.
because, you know, I'm heading out, but
Yeah, fair enough.
that was the...
Sure.
Yeah, good.
I always had a kid.
We need a broom. That other guy.
Oh.
New fucking armor set coming new anytime soon. Fucking bruises.
A normal day at the main track, huh?
Normal day, I
Fucking
mean,
big
I
bruises. Ow.
think this is, you know, on a scale of like 1 to 10, I think this was, I don't know, what would you rate it as on the excitement rating?
I moved here a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
I cleaned up a bit.
Slightly more than usual, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Just hold on to that pipe a little more tightly. Sorry, you can keep talking.
Sorry, I'm giving space. No,
I appreciate the help. I noticed.
You can keep talking. You can keep talking.
You're alright.
Don't worry about me. My symbols are still intact, so I didn't really take
Oh no! I'm not the type to crowd around the injured while they're being treated. I know many people who are.
Of course, I'm starting to. My energy has dropped
Something that
quite a
needs
bit.
stitch up or bandages would be fine.
Okay, pretty much, he's, before putting their helmet on, he did get, like, a concrete slab just swung at his head. So, you know, those big concrete barriers.
How are you doing?
Yeah, whatever
How are
that
you doing?
entails.
He's got a nasty looking thing on his Yes, I got a healing station to help stabilize him, but I'm trying to see if I can actually get the medical sewing kit out, or...
I'm glad I was able to get that big guy off you a couple times.
If she drinks it, you're gonna be
Thanks.
Minimum.
Saw
God,
a little
no, I
bit
can't hear.
through the window. It seemed
Don't move too
very
much, right? Don't move too much.
very hectic.
I think that
Very.
guy...
Everyone
that-
had
yeah,
their
that-
weapons out, so I was also flexing pretty hard.
Someone get us some alcohol?
Yeah, that...
Just,
I mean,
make him
yeah,
not
it's a
think
bar.
about this right now.
Sorry, I was flexing. What did you say?
Can you get some alcohol?
It's some more. You just need
Yes, I could go do that.
my things.
Okay.
I don't have any.
This is
I
honestly
can use some of my painkillers, but I don't know.
oddly reminiscent of something. But
Toronto, are you okay?
They're getting alcohol, so...
No, I don't want soft drink on me.
Actually, where's
Thank
the
you.
extinguisher?
Okay. I'll be fine.
Guys.
Need
One more go.
extinguisher. Don't. I
Okay,
forgot.
right.
Keep talking. No, go ahead. Keep talking.
Okay.
Take care of people instead of on the street.
No.
One of these concrete barriers.
Thing you can do right now is put ice on me. If you put ice on me, it's gonna fucking hurt. I don't like that.
When did you get here?
That was a soda.
I mean, no, that's soda. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's wow. I'll take that. Yeah.
Haha! I have been proven useful once more. Here you go.
I'll let you drink that first.
By the way, Toronto, apparently this is going to cost you.
Small rope at the back of the
Like I said,
Pipes?
Kennekus already got a big old bucket of water.
Yeah,
You know what?
they're apparently charging
Just,
for
no.
that.
Okay, no. Give it back. Get a glass. I'm not paying for an entire damn bottle.
Understood.
But I don't think I can handle another.
The gains.
The gains are good.
I would recommend actually attempting to wake her up and keep her awake if she truly has a concussion.
Benoit.
Bleh.
Don't fall asleep.
Apparently he doesn't want to pay for the whole bottle, so could you give me just a glass
so
of it?
Yep.
so I also don't have the money to pay for the bottle, but I'll pay for the glass. Just before I head out.
Thank you, Miss Foxglove.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
You can tell if someone has a concussion.
Apparently, they were huge.
But
They were huge.
They
They were falling
you
around
have.
like strawberries. Like they were fucking.
Oh, wonderful. Oh my gosh, I hope they tell him. So, I hope they tell him. So what just happened? Last time at the Lotus, we had the whole who's paying for stuff. So they just got Toronto a glass of alcohol, and I just paid for it and left. That's yeah. I hope they tell him. Because he was quite injured.
Oh.
Oh dear,
Be going on.
This is gonna be quite interesting. I planning on doing anything else for the time being? Probably not for a little bit. I should work on my model. You know, and I'm going to stop the recording, and then immediately there'll be something else. So that's how it works, right? Oh well, I think that's it for now, though.